Help me welcome, we have members of our cast with us, and from our Equinox cast, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leandra, Louise, and Fallon. All right, ladies, take a seat. Sorry, we only have 2 chairs for 3 people here, but I figured you may just be able to squeeze onto them. But you got the crack. Sorry about that. You can rotate a little bit if you feel.
I'll just sit really far forward. It's fine.
Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So thanks for being here, ladies. On relatively short notice, we had another scheduled guest to be here actually, but we were really desperate. Turned out the person never got back on board the ship from I'm making that up. But anyway, thanks for doing this. How about a round of applause for the cast for 3 spectacular shows: Equinox, Remix, and Limelight. Would you just be so kind, first of all, to introduce yourselves and what role you played in the show? Some of the numbers that you may have been featured most heavily in that they would recognize you from.
My name is Leandra, and I'm one of the singers in the cast. Some of my main songs were On My Own from Les Mis, I sang. In the first show, I sang Don't Ya. And last night, I was singing the high soprano, like crazy high notes in the show last night.
Do you have a favorite note to sing? Do you prefer a G over F, or do you like you're more of a B girl, or?
I like high C's.
High C. Can you give us a high C? Can you just, if I say like sing a C, can you actually just like hit a C?
Well, I don't have perfect pitch, but I can I have relative pitch. Yeah.
Okay.
So
a relative C by Leandra.
Okay, this is a relative high C.
That sounded a little bit like a D flat. I don't know. I think that was pretty good. No, I'm just sharp. Beautiful. Wow, that was that. You weren't even warmed up.
Thanks.
Wow. Right. Okay, Louise.
Well, I'm not normally so close to Leandra when she does that note.
Do you need a moment to recover?
Well, I'm Louise.
Talk about your role in the shows. I mean, and the dancers in these shows, you guys do a lot of the singers rather in these shows. You guys do a lot of dancing. There's a lot of movement involved. You don't just stand there while the cast is dancing around you. I mean, you do a lot of moving as well. Is that something that has come naturally to you, or is that something an element that you enjoy? Does it make it more difficult?
It's actually really fun that we're moving and dancing as well. It really gets you into the character that you're portraying. And it reminds you of everything that you're saying, And I've actually danced my whole life anyway, and it's in my family. My mom's a dancer and my sister, so I grew up with it. So it's, really fun for me to dance and sing at the same time.
And this isn't your first contract with Celebrity. You were on Solstice as well. We got to work together last year.
Right.
So what is the difference between the shows on Solstice versus the shows here?
Well, we both ships have 3 shows. There's a Broadway show, and then there's like a pop style show as well. It's a Cirque show, but there's different songs and there's different numbers and different styles, different genres. For example, on Solstice we did like a 50s genre, and here we don't. We do rock and roll or different types. So just slightly different music that we sing. So
do you enjoy that? I mean, because as a vocalist, singing different styles is very much that's different vocal disciplines. I mean, you are doing different things with your voice to sing. You would sing a soul song differently as you would sing blues or jazz or contemporary or something more classical. So how do you prepare for that? Or have you been trained in all kinds of different genres?
Well, before we come on board, we have a month of rehearsal where we train with a vocal coach and a pianist. So if there's a particular style that we're not as comfortable with, they work with us, especially on that particular style, so that we're equal on all genres of music. But personally, I've actually was trained in everything, like from opera to pop. So it's fun for me and it's actually really great for me. It brings up my skills to do so many different styles of music, because it's really great as an artist to be that versatile, so it's really helpful for me and my skills to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
I would love to be on Broadway. That's my dream. And actually, I would love to do film and TV as well and be in movies and things. So yeah, I want to just keep auditioning, but I love working on ships as well. It's great to see the world and perform, and yeah, so my aspirations are pretty big. So I'm just going to keep
Well,
auditioning.
Sky's the limit, I'm sure. Okay, we got to